G'day, I'm Chris and this is Game Chambers. We're back again today with our Beneath the Stolen Lands adventure with the Castlevania team. So we have Trevor Belmont, Cypher Baldane and Alucard exploring the dungeons beneath the Stolen Lands in Pathfinder Kingmaker. We've already been through the first two levels. The characters are now level 3 and we're about to head into the third level of the dungeon and see how we go. So first level we fought a whole bunch of goblins, which gave us a bit of trouble with their high armor class and attack bonuses. Level 2 was nowhere near as difficult. We were fighting kobolds, which basically just folded and we rolled over the top of them. Now level 3 is looking like it's going to be a bit interesting. Do we have much money to spend? We do have a little bit of shopping to do. So we haven't done our shopping yet. Have we slept? Yes. Hang on. No, we have not rested yet. So we will do our shopping, we'll do a quick rest to restore our abilities, and then we'll jump into the dungeon. So let's get rid of all of our junk. Oh. Okay, let's sort the type. We have a +1 tower shield, but we have no one that can use it, so we'll get rid of that. These are just plain old rings. Keep that. And these are just things to sell to make money. So we're up to 1200 gold. Not even enough to buy a +1 weapon, so we're not going to stress about buying any new gear yet. So level 3, and we don't really have any gear to speak of. A couple of good ones on Alucard. But aside from that, we're a little bit under geared, so that could prove to be a bit of an issue, but we'll see how we go. No, we needed to rest, didn't we? So we have magic weapon. Now, what's its duration? A minute per level. So we'll probably, it's going to give us 3 minutes of magic weapon. We'll use that on Trevor. Because Alucard has already got the same enchantment bonuses available through his arcane abilities as a magus. So it won't stack. Alright, now I believe that we've got some weird mouth things on the ground in this place, so I don't know what that actually means. I think that means there's some sort of modifier to this level of the dungeon. And we'll see what it is, hopefully, when we get into a fight. I'm hoping when we identify the first enemy, we'll be able to see what it was. Make sure Trevor goes in first. What do we got? More kobolds. Okay. Now, did we get more information on them here? Kobold Sentry. No, we got no abilities, so still level 1 kobolds. It's very interesting. So where can we see them? There. Alright. Now, what are level 0 spells do we have? Do we have a ranged? We do. We're just going to acid splash him, just because we can't get in range for anything else. Now, Cypher. Move you up as well. And we'll turn this off. We'll use Deadly Aim because he's got no cover bonus. Now look at that. So if we can hover over this ability. Now, we picked this up last time. Where are we? So we got point blank shot and -1 for deadly aim, and our bonus we're doing 2d8 +2, so that +2 is from the deadly aim bonus. As we get a bit of burn, that'll get higher as well. The soldier we're in melee with. Okay. Did we identify the soldier here? Kobold Sentry. Kobold Soul. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Sorted him out. We've got one more kobold, which is a sentry as well. Okay. What happened there? Okay, he attacked us and missed. Can't do a charge here, so Alucard will just keep moving around this way. Keep flinging that acid splash. Well, let's use a Ray of Frost, just to shake it up a little bit. It's not going to be anything to write home about. Cypher can come in, We will accept the burn this time. What are we... Well, that was not what I intended for you, Cypher. Let's get back over here. Okay. That was definitely not our intent. Now, I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to charge him. No. So, study target on him. And then we'll walk up as far as we can. Okay. There we go. And he's missed us again. So, Alucard from here should be able to get a charge. And there we go. Cleaned those kobolds out. So, this is looking like another pretty straightforward dungeon level.
I do not believe this is possible.
There we go. Law nature failed. We only get one shot. Yep. Okay, let's loot the room then. Oh, we just found a magic missile trap. Okay, obviously our perception checks are not high enough to spot traps, so let's not go through these little corridors if we can help it ourselves. Well, this could be a secret door. If it is, we're not detecting it. So we have one exit there. Is there another one down here? No, just the one exit from the room that we can see. So without a rogue or... Well, we do have pretty decent perception scores. It's quite dark here. It's going to be dark out here? No. Trevor's leading the way. Okay, so we're up against these guys again. Which are just regular kobolds. Okay. Did we end up picking up the AoE fire? We did. Okay. Alright, Cypher, let's move you right up to here. And we're going to fan the flames. So let's turn that off. So we'll take a point of burn here. But it's going to let us hit everything. Clean that up. And that'll start building her overcharge. Which will boost her damage. Okay. One chest. We haven't detected this chest yet. Oh, what do we have here? Cloak and some braces. Let's have a look at what we got. Braces of armor +1. Those will be good for Alucard. So he can't wear armor, so now he's got... That doesn't count as armor. And a cloak of resistance +2. Now, 5, 6, 3. These are our saving throws. Fortitude, reflex, and will. And this will give us a +2 to all of them. 6, 6, 2, and 4, 4, 3. So Alucard has our weakest saves. So we'll put that cloak onto him. And now he's 665, 662, 563. So they're all, well, our saves are pretty decent across the board now. Now this is a secret door, so we're going to go this way first. This is what I thought we had the other room, but we couldn't detect that one.
I was successful in my search.
Okay, let's send someone into Alucard. Looks like he's going to have a go at the trap. Yeah, how much did he fail it by? Okay, so he needs to roll a 12. Sorry, an 11. Well, we'll move the other characters out here just in case he fails it. We don't want to take damage on anyone else if we can help it. Okay, he got it. Good job, Alucard. Let's see, what do we got in here? Just a chest. More braces. Scroll remove paralysis. That could actually be quite useful. Let's see what we got. No one can use that. And there's braces of armor +1, cloak of resistance +1. Okay, 2 cloaks +1, so you guys can now wear those. So everyone's now got a cloak of resistance. It's shored up our saving throws across the board quite well. Let's sort these. Okay, does anyone need a heal? Not really, we're doing okay. It's a little bit dark in this room. Can we cast light? We can. What's the duration on light? 10 minutes per level. Okay, it'll last ages. Alright, and I got no problem with light being on our tank. Wand of See Invisible. Could also be exceptionally useful, but I'm not going to equip that one. That'll be very situational. And knowing that we have See Invisibility will be very useful. Okay, any traps in here? We're not detecting them. Trevor, I want you to take point again. What do we got? Kobold veterans. Okay, this is really going to be a little bit tougher. We've got some elite kobolds in here. He's got some sort of aura around him, this guy. Oh, that was a crit, okay. Okay, so what happened? Let's see if we can figure this out. Can I see what they can do yet? There we go, Spark Shaman. He's just a sorcerer, we don't know anything else about him at the moment. And we failed at everything else. Okay, so... couldn't get any more information on the veteran. Or did we? Got an initiative check. No, we failed on those. Okay, so Alucard is hurting a lot here. Let's see, what do we got? We got a veteran, Spark Shaman, and the soldier. Well, let's... do I have to enable combat casting? We'll enable spell combat. We're going to actually hit him and attack him. Well, in theory, what should happen when with spell combat, we'll cast the spell, deliver the touch spell, and then we get to attack. So we should get 2 attacks at him. Last time I played through this, it didn't actually work. I'm going to activate our arcane enchantment. That's going to be our swift action. So that's all been used. And then we will cast Frostbite. And we're going to attempt to hit this kobold here. So deliver the Frostbite and the attack. Okay. Okay, so Alucard missed both his attacks there. So Belmont, we're going to study that veteran. We're going to 5-foot step in, and hopefully that gives us a flank on it. And we hit it. Did we get the flank? No, we didn't get far enough to flank it. Now this is a bit of an issue. Alucard is in danger here. So we're going to come through right next to Alucard. Kind of want to hit them both with the Fan of Flames. Which means we have to get nice and close. We will suffer an attack of opportunity though, I think. We can't turn that on. And we can't do that without hitting our allies. Okay. Alright, let's... is this a swift action? Okay, we'll enable our Searing Flesh, so if they do hit us, they'll take extra damage. I don't want to hit them both. I don't really want to hit Trevor though, it's too big a cone. Okay, we'll just hit this one in front of us. Okay, Alucard's gone down from that magic missile. It's an issue. This one is still... this veteran is nearly dead. He is also burning, so let's study the soldier. 5-foot step around him, and then attack him. Okay, soldier's down. Hopefully the veteran dies from the burn. So let's get away from the veteran. Okay, I don't have range on that other one, so... let's just burn across the top of... oh no, that's a terrible idea. No, this one. Okay, Fire Blast is a standard. Alright, he's dealt with. Now, Alucard, we can't get him up till the end of the fight because we have no way to inflict light wounds because he's a Dampier. We can't heal him with Cure Light. What's this little symbol mean? I don't know what that symbol means. We have our free action left. So we could turn Deadly Aim off. I think that's what it's trying to tell me here. Okay, end our turn there. It's another magic missile. That's magic missiles adding up. Why are they doing D6 plus 1? So magic missile is a D4. Alright, let's charge this sorcerer. Alright, Alucard, you're on -4, so I think you must have stabilized. What are you? You're a hunter. 5-foot step. Gather power. And we'll burn this hunter. Okay. Is that one shot him? It did one shot him. And if you try and cast... No, you managed to cast defensively, obviously. Okay. So let's study him. And clobber him. No. I should use my 5-foot step, but it's alright. Let's come right up to here. I'm going to turn these off. And, well, 3 out of 6 burn. Yeah, let's take another point of burn to start him on fire. And we've got ourselves a rest site. So that's good. We had to heal up our damage from that. From Chaos, Agile Fist Amulet. Well, that should sell, at least. Okay, let's grab some of this loot. Nothing too exciting, but the chest. The save point, sorry. And the heal will be invaluable. So let's just change our formation a little bit. So we want to make sure whoever is in first, maybe we can put you guys side by side. We just want to make sure he takes the initial aggro. Even though Alucard and Cypher are not squishy characters, they got 30 and 24 hit points. Trevor has got, I believe, the highest armor class, 17. They got the same as Alucard now. Okay, let's have a look at this. Amulet Fists. Yeah, we don't have natural weapon attacks. Protection from Chaos will last for 1 minute. That could come in very handy. The difficulty with knowing when that is going to be useful to use is not knowing the alignment of the enemies and not knowing what sort of bosses we have to fight against. I'm just going to creep slowly through here in case there's traps. Doesn't look like there is. Okay, another room of kobolds. There's a sentinel again. Another possible secret door. And there's a sorcerer somewhere. There he is up there. Madness bearing creature. So that must be what this stuff that we're looking at is. Must be some madness thing. Yeah. If we bring Cypher out here, we can just burn across the top of this kobold. 13 damage. Good. Now, he rolled a 1 on his save. Now, an interesting rule that you see missed a lot in Pathfinder. When you roll a 1 on your reflex save, you actually... can potentially take damage to your gear. You then do the damage. There's a list of things that you take damage on, starting with your shield and working inwards. So you don't see that played very often. I don't know if people aren't aware of the rule or just choose not to play it. But yeah, it's a very interesting one. Doesn't come up very often, only on a 1 on a reflex save. So it's a hunter. There is this... Oh, it's an alchemist. Okay. I don't really want to charge in onto an alchemist. Let's just stay spread out. And I guess we're just going to use our cantrips. Oh, I must have moved him a little bit too far. Okay. So he's used his mutagen. It's going to make him a lot hardier. Not too bad though. So we'll get Cypher up here. Activate our burn. And hit this kobold hunter. Alright, look at the damage she's doing. 19 damage. So she's doing 2d8 plus 5 now because of that overcharge. So that's really quite nice. Trevor, can we do a charge here? No, we can't. But we can certainly get in there and engage him. So we want to engage him because that way if he attempts to throw bombs, we'll at least get an attack on him. Okay, Alucard, so we can't get close enough to actually attack you, but we could... Did I do it again? I did. Alright. Move too far. Gotta be a bit more careful when I'm doing that move, so I don't use up my action. So now if he tries anything ranged, except apparently breath weapon bomb, doesn't trigger attacks opportunity, well there you go. You learn something new every day. Okay, we are going to use our gather power, stick with 2 points of burn, reduced, so he's got 5 points of fire resistance. Alright, study him and attack him. That should probably kill him. Yep. Then another rest point and a level up. Okay, well let's loot the room first. Oh, okay. Some gear as well. Okay, let's grab everything we can. Have a chest there. Oops. Loot this alchemist as well. Okay, what did we get? So we got a banded mail, so that's heavy armor. I don't think... Can we actually wear that? We can wear it, okay. +2 banded mail then. So that gets Trevor up to a good amount of armor class there. What else did we find? It's just all monetary items, okay. Cypher can wear armor. Why can you wear heavy armor? You can't wear heavy armor. Of course. Yep. Yep. Okay. So that was... What did you have on? Put your leather armor back on, and then we'll put this chain shirt back on. Because you see our attack bonus? Basically tanked because we don't have proficiency in the heavy armor. But it's allowing us to wear it, which is accurate. You should be able to wear armor beyond your proficiency, and you just suffer the armor check penalty when you try and wear it. Okay, so Trevor. Now, do we want you to be in heavier armor? This level we are going to pick up some Slayer talents. So we're going to stick with Slayer for now. We want to start getting those talents. Now we get a stat point. What you want to do here is even out any scores that are uneven, because you see that takes our modifier from a +2 to a +3. That will then shift our fortitude save up, and it will boost our hit points because we're level 4 by 4 points. So that's going to be quite nice. Keep that perception maxed. Now, knowledge nature, I think he's the only one that's got it, so we'll try and level that as well, because this dungeon's got a lot of those things where you need knowledge skills. Alright, so we can pick up weapon focus. We don't want to waste our time on that. Bleeding attack is quite good, so it only works on creatures that are susceptible to bleeding. We can use it to do an additional point of damage for each die of our sneak attack, which I believe... Did we take... No, so our sneak attack's only 1d6 at the moment, so it'll be 1 extra point per damage. That could be useful, +4 to perception checks, could be good. Focusing attack. So that kind of helpful. Do we have persuasion skill? I don't think we do. We could, but we don't have the skill points. Minor magic skill, slow reactions. No, I don't need that. So trap finding could be handy. This could be a way to pick up and shore up that gap. If we max the trickery out and then grab trap finding, it makes trickery a class skill. Yeah, we're going to do that because traps are going to kill this party. There we go, trickery +11. That's going to make those solve our issue with the traps with this particular party. Okay, Cypher, we have to stick with Kineticist. And what are we going to get? A wild talent. Okay, so looking at Cypher's ability scores, we could even out the strength, but she doesn't use strength for anything. He uses dexterity and constitution, so we're going to pick one of these to focus on. Dexterity is for her attack rolls, constitution is for her burn and her hit points. Dexterity is also her armor class, so let's boost the dexterity this time. Yep, and our skill points, use magic device, perception. So she has law nature as well. Okay, we'll boost her law nature since we didn't do it on Trevor. Now we get a wild talent here. We could get an element and an elemental to help us out. Could be handy. Foxfire is a very useful ability. So that Fairy Fire will highlight things that are invisible, things that have got blur, anything that's got any sort of protections will basically nullify them completely. Okay, none of those feats look like anything we need. Okay, cold adaptation, cold resistance and fire resistance are always useful. I'm leaning towards Foxfire though, so this is exceptionally useful for a lot of things, negating a lot of protections some very annoying enemies can have, so we're going to take it.
Together we stand.
Move it now. Yeah. Keep it where it is. Okay, cool. And Alucard. Definitely sticking with Magus. Going to pick up the Perfect Strike ability. Maximize weapon damage for 1 point from the Arcane Pool. I don't know how that will work. If we confirm a critical hit, you can spend 2 points to increase the multiplier, which we definitely would want to do that. Alucard, we're looking at Dex or Intelligence, so because he's primarily a swordsman with the Sword Saint, we just want to keep the Intelligence high enough to cast all the spells. At 16, he can cast up to 6 level spells, so we're just going to bolster his Dex from here. And we'll keep his knowledge points ticking up. We no longer need to level Trickery for him because that is now being done by Trevor. And Morphist. No, there's a second level spells now. Okay, so this gets interesting. Now, Force Sword, what's this do? So I'm trying to look for spells that are thematically in keeping with what he does in the show. So +1 Longsword of Pure Force for 1 minute per level. Does it let you hit incorporeal creatures? In theory, because it's made of force, it should. So that could be a very useful ability. Glitter Dust does the same thing that we've just picked up on Cypher, so we don't need that. Shadow Claw, Savage Maw, Blade Tutor. What do we got here? Okay, that affects your penalties to attack rolls. Hang on, let's stick to level 2. I knew about that one already. So Web's always a really good spell to have. Scorching Ray is good DPS, but we've got plenty of that. Mirror Image is a really good defensive ability. Bull Strength is just a really good buff in general until you start getting belts and protection things. Aggressive Thunder. So there's no touch spells in here. Sorry, there is. It's Frigid Touch. Okay, so we're going to pick up Frigid Touch. And now probably Mirror Image, because that's a really powerful defensive buff for him. Okay, so we'll go to his spellbook. He's probably only going to get 1 spell. Yeah. We're going to go with Frigid Touch. There we go. Okay, and now I think, did we have a... We did get a campsite, so we're going to use it. And we'll keep moving through this level of the dungeon.
It is done.
And Trevor out in front, as usual. Alright, what do we got in here? Some treasure.
No stopping now.
I'm not detecting any enemies. Braces of armor +1. Same as before.
Check that out.
Oh, what is this? Got a helmet. Blue Dragon Scale helmet. DR5 magic. Well, that is going to go straight on to Trevor. What's he wearing here? +2 saves versus Sonic. Might as well wear it on someone, but doesn't really matter who. And yeah, these braces we can offload when we get back to town. Law Nature. Let's see if Cypher's new nature skill can get there, and it cannot. Don't see any other doors. Just the one way to go. Where are we? It looks like we are in the bottom corner. Probably nearly finished this level. We'll be able to do some shopping. Oh, walk straight through that trap. That's alright. So you can see our hit points have actually become quite substantial. And we're no longer as squishy as we are. So level 4, you've definitely gotten over the hump of the initial difficulty curve of Pathfinder. Okay, what do we got? Just the one? Surely not. Well, that's the end of the dungeon. Is it just a normal kobold? Okay, so we always want that enabled. And we don't want perfect strike enabled, but we'll have it here. We'll put that there. We'll have that one there. Spell combat, we'll turn it off except when we're using it. What's going on here? Oh, we still have a frostbite stored, do we? Okay, that's pretty funny. Should have expired by now. Well, we missed you with an acid splash. That's alright. Oh, we do have more. Okay, here we go. Well, that was lucky. Saving throw succeeded. We rolled a 15, against difficulty 14. Ooh, that was lucky. Okay, so we got a soldier and a normal kobold. We do need to get up there, but we will go via this kobold. Okay, nice work, Trevor. Not concerned about that. Alright, Cypher. I want to 5-foot step this way. Now, can we hit him there? Now, what did we pick up with Cypher? I thought... A foxfire, why can't we see that? Oh, it's right there. So he's got no protections on him, but... So we don't have to worry about that. We'll turn that on just on the off chance that they get to us. We're not going to channel power. So I do want to take some burn to boost my damage. Oh, what happened there? What has happened here? I think we might have bugged it out. Okay. Turn it back to out and back into turn-based mode. That seems to have gotten us back running again. It's also gotten us another free 5-foot step, which we're not going to use. Okay, not worried about a normal kobold. Okay, Alucard. Now we're about to essentially... This is the last room of the dungeon, and then we'll get another sleep. So, let's see if we can charm him. It's immune to charm person. Guess because he's not a person. Of course, fear. Okay, we made our saving throw again. Alright, let's just kill that off. Now, why can't we move? We can move. 5-foot step. We should be able to do a normal move after an attack. I'm not sure why it limits us to a 5-foot step, but there you are. We obviously still had the action. Okay. Let's try and Frigid Touch. So we're not using spell combat because we have to move. Ooh, and we missed him. Oh, the Burning Infusion finished him off. Alright. Well, there we go. That's finished off the last room of this dungeon. All he had was a protection from Evil Scroll. That was not very exciting at all. Okay, do a quick lap of the room, see if there's any treasure chests or secret doors. There we go. Wand, Scroll of Summon Monster 2, that could be handy, and a Wonder Spiked Pit, that could also be very handy. So you're getting some really good wands and scrolls. Okay. Well, there we have it. Third level of Beneath the Stolen Lands has been cleared by the Castlevania Netflix crew. So we will go through this door because that'll trigger the autosave. Apparently we left a scroll behind. So that'll trigger the autosave. We won't be able to come back to that floor, and next time we will do a little bit of shopping and head back into level 4 of the dungeon, which is looking like it's going to be full of water. So that could be interesting. Anyway, if you like the content, give me a subscribe down the bottom. If there's any other characters you'd like to see run through the Stolen Lands, or any other roguelike or RPGs you think you'd like me to play through, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.